This week, the U.S. House is readying 3 more government spending bills to take up this week. House Republican leaders have all allowed GOP members to include a number of pro-life and family provisions. But this is just the early stages of the process, so a lot can happen before they're signed into law. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik.
Good evening, Tracy. This is in the early stages of the process. The bills provide funding for defense, homeland security, and the State Department. They also include provisions restricting abortions, immigration, and LGBTQ programs. Republican Rules Committee member Congressman Ralph Norman of South Carolina tells me it's a good start.
We're happy that we're getting some of the diversity, equity, and inclusions out. But the pro-life is very important and has to be in there.
Congressman Norman says he hasn't heard House Democrats will try to block them, but Republicans are going to make them vote on the floor.
But I think the country is tired of their annex, saying they're not going to support it. One thing Mike Johnson is doing right is making them vote. Let's see how it turns out.
Right now, there are similar efforts going on in the Senate. Several pro-life senators wrote to the leaders of the Appropriations Committee, urging them to continue banning taxpayer dollars for abortions and keep other pro-life provisions. The letter states in part, quote, "A procedure intended to end a human life cannot credibly be considered a form of health care. A majority of Americans, including majorities of Republicans and independents, oppose the use of taxpayer dollars to bankroll abortions. We respectively call on the committee to retain all long-standing pro-life provisions. Democrats disagree and call abortions needed health care."
Well, we need to fund the government, but they can't have poison pills that are further banning abortions, that are further discriminating against the LGBTQ community, especially with Pride, that are further banning books. So let's fund government and have a clean bill on it.
The best solution here is to codify Roe v. Wade into law and to continue to put judges on the court that actually wish to respect the law.
Speaker Mike Johnson hopes to pass all 12 spending bills by the August recess. However, that may be a tough ask as lawmakers gear up for the 2024 election. Some are telling me that these bills will pass in a lame duck session after the election. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.